Today we're trying out some new freeze-dried food that I discovered. What's happening, Panda Nation? Peter Von Panda here, out here in the wilderness. Brrr, it's cold and I'm getting hungry. Gotta bring in those calories to keep the furnace burning inside. So I found this. It's a new brand that I've never tried before. It's Trailtopia. It makes your trails a utopia. And they make freeze-dried food, a bunch of different types. I bought a smattering of different flavors here, but I thought I would try this for lunch here on the top of the hills. Cajun Smack chicken and rice. I'm not even really sure what that is. Now, they do come in these aluminized foil packages here, and I think these are pretty easy to prepare. Everything that you'll need aside from hot water is right here in the bag. Now, I do want to show you, they have 315 calories. So if you're really active outside, that's not a lot, but it's just one meal or one dish of a meal. And you can see we have little tiny tear ends here. So I'm just going to go ahead and tear this off. Oh man, look at that. We got everything in there. I guess chicken, looks like broccoli. Now you can see here the little oxygen absorber. We don't need that. Don't put it too close to your face because I'm gonna pass out. No oxygen. All right, so now we need to rehydrate this. Now I've gone ahead and boiled a pot of hot water here. I don't know if you can see it steaming off there. Now it says to add a cup of water and then stir it up. Now I'm just gonna eyeball this a little bit. You also want to make sure that you're wearing a glove or holding it on side, because a cup of boiling hot water in here could be very painful to your hand. So now that I got the water in there, I'm just gonna go ahead and stir it up, make sure everything has a little smattering of water on it. It's always a little jarring if you're eating freeze-dried food and it tastes like regular food and then you get a chunk of dried food in there. So I'm just gonna go ahead and seal this up. We've got a little Ziploc seal right there. And I'm just gonna now let this sit for 10 minutes, watch some of my old videos, and then come back and we'll try it out. All right, 10 minutes is up. Actually, I let it go for a little longer. It's actually been about 12 minutes. I'm not sure that there's any problem letting it go a little longer. I don't think they inflate larger than they're supposed to, so it's probably just a little cooler than one might like if you want a piping hot dinner, but wow, it smells pretty good. So I just thought I would go ahead and pour some of this out on this bowl here so that we could see what it looks like. That's about all of it. So a pretty big serving here for you that have a man-sized appetite, but what you can see here is the rice, the chicken, got pieces of broccoli, and a lot of ground up stuff. I think that's tomato in there. It smells kind of spicy, so I'm really interested in trying this sucker out here. A little lunchtime. Woo! There's a little spice. I feel like a little cayenne pepper or something on the back there, but pretty tasty. I'll tell you what, I could have probably even gone with a little more water and let this soak even a little bit longer, but pretty good as it is. It's pretty light. I mean, this is not that soupy, so if anything, going a little heavier on the water is probably just fine, because it seems like it absorbed all the water and then some. But I would say, as opposed to some of the freeze-dried food meals that I've had, this has a lot of spices, a lot of taste to it. It's very good, but it's not as hearty or as filling as like a stew or something. So if you're looking for a little lighter fare on the trail, something a little more Cajun with a little spice, but lots of veggies and rice, this is what you want. This is lunch out here in the wilderness today, and I'm glad I have it. If you want to try out Trailtopia, because it's going to make your life on the trail a little easier, I'll put a link to it in the description below. Peter Von Panda, out.
We can discover more and explore so much deeper. We can live better than ever, thanks to Peter Von Panda.